What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now today, before we get into this one, I'll just point out in the background right now, the beginning of this video is actually me getting 120 defense, which we finally achieved a few days ago. You guys would probably see me posted on Twitter if you're following me on there, but I figured I'd throw the clip of me getting it in there just for the sake of the beginning of this video, so that can finally be out there, as well as also a special little surprise at the end of it, so you might want to watch that. But for the rest of the video, you might not want to watch it because it'll be mainly me just talking about what we've been doing in the Boss Pet Challenge, and maybe a little bit of a surprise at the end. We'll see how that goes. But getting into the main part of the video, like I said, if you want to see me get 120 defense, going on right now on your screen. But getting into the actual Boss Pet Challenge, obviously we are still at Zileana, which would be Sarah Doman God Wars. Still trying to get the Commander Zileana pet, which has been eluding us for about 1,800 kills or so far. And I figured I'd update you guys on it right now to show you kind of where we're going with it all. So like I said, 1,800 kills so far. We have a decent loot tab, which I'll show at the end of the video, but I'd like to kind of just talk about Sarah Doman and kind of relate it to kind of the other bosses I've been doing in terms of difficulty and how much money you can kind of make there. To be honest, getting into it, Zileana really isn't that difficult as long as you are, you know, fairly high level combat. I'd say probably 90 plus stats to be able to solo it and use magic with at least a chaotic staff, plus, you know, you're doing alright down there. Just don't use fire spells because obviously fire spells enrage her, and you know, it kind of just, you know, creates a big mess. But you know, it's not that bad of a boss. In terms of GP per hour, it's amazing. Well, for me, I've had a couple of friends who have done Commander Zileana for their pet and not getting nearly as lucky as I have. Like I said, I'll show you the bank in a second, but getting into it, obviously, build up a little bit of suspense for you. But I've had friends who have not had a single hit from there while doing about 1,000, 2,000 kills, and that's just flat out ridiculous, considering the amount I've had so far. But I'm enjoying it. Compared to the other bosses, this is probably one of the more fun ones I've had. A bit more interesting in terms of loot, because for some odd reason, it seems to be dropping me quite a bit of stuff. And I guess that's probably why I enjoy it a bit more. I'm seeing more loot beams. Obviously, my loot beam is set to 100k, so the magic seeds actually do loot beam for me as well, which is kind of cool to see. One thing I've noticed though is that I've been getting a lot of effigies, which I've actually, during my Bandos one, I got a lot, but I didn't get as many as I've gotten here. Doing Kriara, same thing. For some reason, I've been getting like 2, 3 a trip sometimes 4. It's just been quite ridiculous, and I'm not complaining because all my bonus XP goes into divination. Obviously for me, because I want to be able to get 120 divination fairly quick, and I've just been dumping all my bonus XP and all my bonus prismatic stuff into there, and I got like 4 million bonus XP in it and whatnot. But you know, that's just kind of where it's going. But the effigies seem to be plentiful down there for me, so I'm not complaining about that one. So I guess let's just get into the bank video, and I'll bring on with some live commentary. So I'll see you guys in a second with the actual bank of what we have so far from about 1,800 Zileana kills. Alright guys, so welcome back to the video. Well, right now I will show you the bank of what I had so far, but before I get into that, I'll show you I have 1,883 Commander Zileana kills. I can quick chat again if you really want me to. Do that real quick for Zileana. There you go, 1,883 Zileana kills, and like I said, we got the 120 defense earlier, so that's all done. And we are currently working on 120 magic, which is at 82 million XP. Currently only at 135 million constitution. Nothing in there so far. And here's the loot so far. As you can, people are probably going to run right to these 7 hilts. Yeah, that is quite ridiculous, to be honest. So we'll do a quick little price check. I haven't done a price check on this in probably about a week or so, so this will be kind of news to me as well. Strength skills were obviously from the Spiritual Mages while doing KC. We have 7 hilts, 4 swords, 3 bows, 6 murmurs, 3 whispers, 9 hisses, which I don't know why the drop rates are kind of off on that. I would have thought those would have been mainly kind of, I don't know, like in the same realm, but it seems to be like a third of each other. It kind of is a little bit weird. 6 shard 3s, 2 shard God Sword blades rather, because I had made the actual swords and I dismantled them, and so I just have the blades now because I wanted the price check hilts, not swords. 2 shard 1s, 538 rune ores, which are all from the Spring Cleaner. Same with the coal, which is 2.2 thousand of them. 18 magic seeds, 738 diamonds, 485 renars, 469 battle staves, 220 Torstals and RDT. These are all RDTs as well. keep on grabbing those out. Same with the U logs and those rune bars. 5D meds, which are not that bad, I suppose. These are not RDTs, unicorn horns. I'll grab those. I think we're running out of room. Admin bars, we'll grab onto those. We'll grab into that longsword. And are these worth anything? And they're not. We'll just grab onto, let's just say, these are probably worth the most. We'll go with that. So let's see what we got for a price check so far. Grab onto this, price check that, dump it onto there, and boom. Okay, well that works. So 117 mil so far from Ceridome. That's actually not too bad. I wasn't expecting that so far, and only 1,800 kills made 118 mil. I don't know what that averages up per trip, but somebody could probably do the math on that and tell me a bit about that. 11 mil per hilt, which I don't know what they sell for exactly, but I'm assuming they sell for right around there, because I think these have actually gone up since last time I press checked. I'll check back on my video and see if it did, but I believe those have actually gone up, which is quite cool. Same with these. These are worth nothing to Ceridome swords, obviously, but these, the crossbows, I think went up as well. So the 2 mil piece, murmurs are 1 mil, whispers are 750k, and the hisses are worth actually like 100k. They're worth nothing. So every time I get one, people congrats me and like, wait a minute, isn't that worth nothing? I'm like, yeah, it's not worth anything. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, I might as well have gotten a magic seed. It's worth more money. But that's besides the fact. It's still worth 117 mil, which is not a bad little price check, and I'll take it to the bank. And yeah. So I guess that's going to be it for about this video. Although, before I go, this Thursday, I have a bit of a surprise. I won't actually tell you about it, I guess. I'll decide to make the video on Thursday so I can explain to you what's going on. But it's a new idea. We'll put it that way. So, until Thursday, I guess that'll be for it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please comment down below or get at me on Twitter or yell at me in game or whatever. And maybe I'll see you at Ceridome. I saw a couple people at Ceridome the other day. It was kind of cool, and they're just, you know, killing it and whatnot. We were talking about what pets we got and all that fun stuff. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.